Hey, everybody. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Facebook? How's everyone doing? What's going on? I'm awake, believe it or not. I did not die. I am alive and well. It's too funny. So I hope everyone's doing good. There's no one here yet. This might not be the best time to come live, but you know what? I was excited to come live. I wanted to come live. So I'll give it a few minutes, see what's going on. My name's RobFuz. If you don't know me by now, I have a channel all about fun. I'm a big into Disney. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? I'm big into, Bon Jovi music, everything. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please check it out. If you're watching on Facebook, what's up, DP? How's it going? RobFuz YT for YouTube. Hey, Holly, what's going on? Please go over there, subscribe. I got a whole ton of subscribers. I hit the 500 mark. I'm going to be doing a special broadcast for that, celebrating 500 subscribers on YouTube. Just today is the Hall of Fame little show I'm going to do. And Ranger, what's going on? Hey, Mark, what's going on? How's everyone doing? I already need water. What's going on here? Mickey Bunch, how's it going? What's going on, everyone? So, yeah, I hit the 500 mark. I'm so excited. Thank you guys, whoever subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Very cool. What's up, Laura? How's everyone doing? I'm going to be coughing a little bit. I had to get up 6:30 today, unfortunately. I only got 3 hours sleep Saturday night. It was a little crazy, but I went back to sleep, and I think I got about 10 hours total. So I got up, as Dave Lee Roth would say, at the stroke of noon. So what's up, Danny? What's going on, Laura? What's up, Ruth? Charlotte, how's it going? How's everyone doing? So yeah, too, if you don't subscribe to my, I'm always plugging. So if you don't subscribe to Twitter and Instagram, I posted a lot of stuff over that this weekend, this weekend, a lot of pictures from the Hall of Fame, a lot of stuff from the Hall of Fame and everything. Mark says, watching on Facebook this time, since you pay more attention to people on Facebook. That's definitely not true, Mark. I have it, both comments side by side. And my last broadcast, I had a lot more people on YouTube, so I did a lot of stuff there. So that's not true, but that's funny, Mark. You flop back and forth. What's up, June? How's it going? Eventually, I'm going to go all the way over just to YouTube. I'm not going to be on Facebook Live anymore. So the goal is to get over to YouTube. So if you guys haven't subscribed, get over there. Definitely subscribe to the channel. So I appreciate it. Hey, Larry, what's going on? Thank you, Larry. Thank you so much. Steph, what's going on? How's it going, everyone? Kathy, what's going on? Kathy, you made it. Kathy always does my late streams, so I was thinking today if I go early, Kathy's not going to be there, but you're here. Cool, Kathy. Very cool. What's up, Chrissy? What's up, Christy? How's everyone doing? Jackie, what's going on, everyone? So let's get right into it. So if you don't know, I think if anyone has my notifications or whatever, or follows anything, Mark said he should go to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You definitely should, Mark. Thank you so much. You're too funny. I went to the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, you don't say that. I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. There you go. See Bon Jovi be inducted. So I've been with Bon Jovi 26 years doing various stuff, fan club stuff, websites, photography, video, all this different stuff over the years. Now I help run Runaway Tours. Always plugging. Here we go. There's the logo, Runaway Tours. So yeah, I've been there, a long time, and it was really cool to just, come full circle all these years to finally see, the band get the credit and the respect they deserve. They were up for it twice, I believe, and this third time, or maybe once or twice, I forget. And now they got inducted. I think in December it was. It was a long time between December and this weekend. It was a long wait. It was really annoying to wait. Let me fix this a little here. It was annoying to wait that long once they were announced that they were getting into the actual weekend. But you know what? It came and went real quick. So I did a quickie. I went out on Friday. Let me fix this shirt too. I'm always checking myself out here. I went out Friday. I was back by Sunday, 3 o'clock. So it was a quick little trip. It was all good, though. If you don't know, I live in New York, in Long Island, and not too far from JFK. Excuse me. There we go. I just ate. Sorry about that. Let's just You burp a lot on the broadcast, so I try not to. So, but hey, I tell you, I'm honest with it. So, but yeah, I'm 15 minutes from the airport, flew. It's kind of like when I go to Toronto. It's kind of a joke, you fly up. By the time you get there, you're starting to go down already. Just a little bit longer. I think Toronto is about 45 minutes. This was about an hour. So this was the second nomination. Thanks, Christy. So they made it though, all good. And it was a bit of a last minute thing. I decided to go. I think it was a great decision to go. I'm a big Howard Stern fan, if you don't know. So Howard did the he inducted them in, and John was on Howard's show, and he said it was his first decision, and he wanted to get Howard in there. So that kind of sealed the deal. I wanted to definitely, see Howard too. So, and you guys, you did the fan vote. All was good. I'm not going to be commenting too much on the comments, guys. I'm going to try to pop some on, but I want to try to get my story out before I forget everything. So you could comment, keep commenting, talk amongst yourselves, but don't be insulted if I don't see some of your comments. All right. So I went out and I saw a lot of people went Thursday. Not a lot, but some people went. And I saw the airport was decked out, and sure enough, look, Cleveland is the rock and roll capital of the world. It really is. It's pretty amazing. They don't always do the induction ceremony in Cleveland. I think they've done it because they showed a video and they showed Green Day from another time, and that was in that Cleveland Public Auditorium, which I'll get to. But and if anyone else went, a lot of people that went are here too. They're chiming in too. Let me know if I forget anything, and I'll add it in too. Yeah, so they have, sometimes it was always in the Waldorf Astoria when they were when they were starting out in New York City. Someone said they had it in the Staples Center a couple times. They had it in it was the Barclays Center in New York, in Brooklyn. So this is maybe once or twice they've had it there. And all the years Bon Jovi, could be in there. This is the year they have it in Cleveland. But to be honest with you, it was great. It was in Cleveland. I was a little dreading going to Cleveland a little bit just because the logistics of being a dad and doing stuff and everything. And I always wanted to go see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so it worked out good. But to be able to go to the hall, spend your days there, spend the day of the induction ceremony there, it was really cool that it actually was in Cleveland. So I think they actually did a pretty good job. I don't think they can handle a lot of people at once. It's a smaller museum. If you haven't been there, it says ground zero. A lot of this stuff is kind of like you're walking on top of it and then it goes up. It's like a pyramid. And a lot of this stuff is on the lower floor. So yeah, thanks, Trisha. She's saying so much fun. It was a wonderful night. It really was. If you were a Bon Jovi fan, this was the ultimate, in my opinion. And I've done a lot of stuff in 26 years of Bon Jovi. This was the ultimate Bon Jovi weekend. It really, really was. It was phenomenal. So it was proud. You were proud to be a Bon Jovi fan this weekend. It was so cool. Let's face it, Bon Jovi was the highlight of the induction. So, hey, look, I love the Cars growing up. I love the Cars. They're awesome. I was so excited to see them. I have respect for the Moody Blues. I like Dire Straits. And the other two, I didn't really know about it. I was happy to learn about the other two inductees too, the two women. But if you were a Bon Jovi fan, man, and I'm not being a jerk here, but man, that was the place to be this week. And it was definitely a celebration of being a Bon Jovi fan. I just got a weird notice here. Let me see. Giving some access or something. But yeah, it was just Lisa saying Cleveland was an awesome town. It was awesome. It was really cool. It was very small. And a lot of these towns, being with Bon Jovi all those years, going different places. Unfortunately, maybe I don't know if it's just the way America is, or I don't know. I can't really pinpoint it. But a lot of times you go to these towns, and during the day, and definitely weekends, it's like no one's really there. It was like, and I kind of felt that a little bit with Cleveland, but with the Hall of Fame induction, and everything, there was a lot of people there, and at night and stuff like that. It was there. The town was hopping. So they had a baseball game. They had the basketball game. They had I saw a lawyer on the streets. I was talking to him. They had Hamilton open the night of thing. And of course, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, and there was something else too. I forget. There was so much going on in the city. It was just crazy. It was nuts. It was just nuts. So it was pretty cool. So it was good to be a Bon Jovi fan this weekend. So I got there. I went over to the hotel. I met up with Darren was there too. It was great to see Darren and Nicole and Joey, Runaway Tours. You guys know. That's another thing too. It's very odd the way I'm known as in the Bon Jovi world. It's either people have known me forever and they just see me fan club stuff, do stuff. And I'm just Rob, or Fuzz. I'm called Fuzz. It's, RobFuz is my name. My last name begins with F-U-Z for Fuzz. So it was just really cool that, people know me and I'm walking around. So I got there the first day, checked in. I went right over the museum. I know I only had, I think it closed at 4. And I got there around 2:30. So I knew I only had an hour and a half the first day. So I walk in and just, man, it was so cool to see so many different, Bon Jovi fans I've met throughout my entire, stay with them, my entire, reign with Bon Jovi. It was just so cool. Hey, Orange Johns, what's going on? What's up, everyone? Fernando, Grace, Rhonda, Lori, what's going on, everyone? Stephanie, what's going on, everyone? Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep going here. So, but yeah, it was just great. I got there and it was bizarre because I guess maybe because of the shifting and people coming in and everything, I just saw so many people I knew. I don't know. I must have seen at least 150 Bon Jovi fans that I know throughout the years, Runaway Tours, fan club, just seeing them in concerts, doing my backstage tours and everything. It was just Tracy, you're right. It was like a reunion at the hall. It was just amazing. I got to see a lot of people. It's kind of funny because I wasn't working. I 100% was not working. I was going as, a Bon Jovi fan, working with them to celebrate Bon Jovi and everything. I was not working, which was great. So that was really good for me. And it kind of weird because since I wasn't working, I was only gone for a small amount of time. Friday, 2:00, and I was out of there Sunday at 12 o'clock. I think 12:30 my flight was. So I was barely there. But the first, and I just got to enjoy my time there. The first day was great. I had, great time, great dinner. Got to see some great friends and everything. And it was really good. I got to see the hall. The hall is great. The first day I really rushed through it. I didn't get to see much. It was funny. I went down. And unfortunately, I didn't pick up a guide map, which was probably the stupidest thing to do. And I totally skipped the bottom floor, which was stupid. Like, why would you skip? Like, if you were there, that's the meat of the stuff is in that ground zero, like I said earlier. All the stuff was there. It was kind of funny. So, but I skipped it. It was fun. We went down and we went up, and I started going up here. I was able to go into the area where Bon Jovi was, which was great because it was kind of closed off to everyone else. But I was able to go there, and thank God I really did. If you see on my Instagram and Twitter, and I'm going to post some stuff on Facebook. I got to see that they opened up the new, and I'll be honest with you, I got there a little late. John and the band and the guys from Moody Blues, they were there a little earlier to, Killeen, your thing got cut off. I couldn't see everything you said. Does everything look good, guys? Everything's good? I still know what you meant, Chloe. So I got to see that private area there. I guess they just opened it up like an hour before I was there. So I didn't really get to see I didn't get to see them open it up. I saw the video and everything. It looked really cool. So that was probably crazy anyway. Maybe it was good. I missed it. So, but I got to go see that. And if you go on my Instagram, you can see the pictures. And it's funny because many people ask me over the years hey, have you ever seen the handwritten lyrics for Living on a Prayer? And I just haven't. I haven't seen it. And I believe I was told that it was sent there. And I just wanted to be surprised. I didn't really want to know what's going on. People were asking me what songs they're doing. I didn't even know. I didn't even want to know. I saw rehearsals a little bit, but I saw one song, so I knew one song. But I just didn't want to know what was going on, So I was surprised. I was surprised what the display was. They had some early. They had an early thing of John Bon Jovi spelled out the way he talks. The way he talks, the way his name is spelled out, playing it like the fast lane. They had that ad, which was cool. They had like a Boy Scout or Cub Scout picture in there. Did some early John stuff, and then they did have the handwritten lyrics for "Living on a Prayer." I'll be there for you. I don't know the exact ones. I think at least those two I know that were there. And it was really cool to see, in his notebook, they had the notebooks. Hey, that's the way he wrote it, cross out stuff and everything. I really want to see what that crossed out thing was. I'm gonna want to sing those alternate lyrics with the cross out thing. So let's take a look. Is YouTube still here? I don't see any comments on YouTube here. Let's take a look. I don't want to interrupt anything. I want to see if I'm on thing here. Yeah, it looks like I'm still here. So sweet. If you're there, YouTube, okay, you're good. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I just didn't see any comments for a while there. I guess you're listening, which is good. Thank you, guys. So the first day, David Bryan had his keyboard there, which was really cool. They had drums. They had Richie's guitar. It's a jacket. They had the ultimate New Jersey jacket from the album cover is the back of New Jersey, which is cool. There, you guys just making in the comments. So yeah. Some of the things were reproductions. Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. So it was really cool the way that they displayed it though. And then it was the other artists were in there as well. Cars, Moody Blues, all the different stuff was in there. I'm gonna look at my what's great is the pictures. I get to look at my pictures on my phone here. I post on Instagram. It's gonna remind me of a lot of stuff here. So let me just take a look here if I'm forgetting anything. But yeah, it was really cool with the display. I actually got to sneak in and just see it. And then, you walk up, I believe it was the second floor, and then that's the display. Then you make a right, and then they have all the different, it's kind of like marble things with all the different years and all the different, and they had all the different, inductees over the years too. So I think this was the 33rd annual one. So there was 33 different years of all the inductees, which was really cool. It was a very cool hall there. And then you make a right, and then they have like if you look at the pyramid, there's like a round circle to the left there. There's this it's a cool movie. You get to go walk in, you get to see the movie from all the different performances and all the different stuff throughout the years. So unfortunately, the movie broke about 1/3 of the way in. So I didn't get to see the whole movie, but it was cool though. It was a cool experience, but I couldn't get to see the whole thing, which kind of sucked. And then above it, the other floors too, which I didn't go. The next day I went back again. I went early. I spent a lot of time at the hall, which was cool. The next day, they had what's it called? The Rolling Stone magazine had like their anniversary or whatever. And those are very smaller floors. And if you look at the pictures too, the back box on top, you go all the way to the 5th floor, and they have like a 360 presentation of the Rolling Stone covers and everything. That was really cool. And they had a lot of stuff. And I saw Chris Connolly, who wrote for Rolling Stone magazine. I saw him walking down from the 5th floor. I was just walking up, and I'm a huge Chris Connolly fan. I love this guy. I don't know if you know who he is. He started working for Premiere magazine. Now he's on ESPN. Whenever you see the Oscars, he's always the go-to guy. You see like the 90s shows, the 80s shows, the 70s shows. They interview him. He's just a smart guy. And I got to say hi to him, and I just told him I was a big fan, which I am. I really am a big fan. And now he's on ESPN, and he's like thrown around a lot. So I even made the comment like, "Hey man, I've been following you for years. I know you get thrown around a little." He's like, "Yeah, I know." He kind of knew about it, so which was great. But I love Chris Connolly. He's a great reporter. He's the go-to guy. The Oscars on Good Morning America and everything. So it was really cool to see him, believe it or not. So I didn't really see many people. Well, I guess I did see a lot of people, but he was one of the people who was very. I don't know if he was there. He was invited or whatever. I thought he was going to pop up somehow and be a presenter or something, but he wasn't. I guess he was on the floor, I guess. So I saw him the day of the show. So that was cool. So what else is going on? So I went back, ate dinner, went over to the show. It was kind of funny that I had tickets. I was on kind of in the side bowl. That auditorium wasn't great. I'll be honest with you. It's very old. The sound sounded pretty good, but it was a little bit echoey. It's just an old auditorium and everything. So go there. You got to remember, Friday was like 75 degrees and sunny. You could have went outside and tan. You could have went swimming. The next day was like 40 degrees and pouring rain. So it was like a total opposite the days. So we're standing out there. We're freezing. We're waiting to go into the induction ceremony. And, I'm waiting just as much as everyone else. I'm there, as a spectator. So going in there, I actually got to go in and kind of was in the alcove, I guess they call it, and I could see in where they're letting people in. And there's a couple older gentlemen. they're letting people in. They're looking through binoculars, making sure they're binoculars. I'm like, this guy's got to be kidding me. You know, they're going through bags, they're doing all this stuff. Jerry said the weather definitely sucked. It did suck. I agree with you. So, and Christy said the bathroom location sucked too. No leg room. It's right. It was just bad. It was just because, you know, you're sitting on both sides. You're looking to the right. I had to sit like this. I'm a big guy in these seats and everything. It was just not good. It was not a modern good, not a good thing. So Grace was saying started at 7:30 and ended about a touch after midnight. Yeah, and that's was not as long as past ceremonies. There's not and I'm getting to that, Grace. Jumping the gun. In the comments, people are saying what they thought. But yeah, it just was. I stood there for 20 minutes. They didn't move, and finally, it was just all of a sudden it opened up. I think someone came down and said, "Are you guys kidding me? You know, we have to start it in 40 minutes. There's a huge line outside." So finally, I don't know if that's good or bad, but finally they didn't start checking people. They checked maybe like 1/10 of the people that were in there, and just all of a sudden it opened up. And I don't know. That knock on wood, no issues happen, but that's not, it's not a good security thing. Why they would wait? Why they would wait to the last minute to do anything like that? To let people in. It was a bad mistake. But you know what? They made it up. They made it up. They just let people in. Was not smart. People, hey Mark, what's going on, buddy? People were outside in the rain and everything, and people dressed, like they were going to, like they're going to an induction ceremony. It was people were dressed nice, got their hair done and everything. It wasn't cool. I felt bad, but hey, I was out there too in the rain most of the time, so we got in there and it was good. I don't know if you saw the video. The floor is huge, and I expected maybe 100 tables on the floor. There had to be 200 tables on the floor. It was huge, all candles and lights and everything, and the inductees are up front. They buy tables and everything. I was on the side stand, so it was really good. It just looked cool. I always wanted to go to these, and you hear stories over the years and you hear different things. But it was pretty damn cool. I was so happy to, and honored to be there to pay tribute to Bon Jovi. So it was really cool. So I'm just trying to see what the order was. So let's see here. So so they had the first woman. I forget her name. You would think I would remember her name. I said about 5,000 times. So Sister Rosetta Tharpe, that's her name. Yeah, did I say that right? But she went first. I'm sorry, Bon Jovi went first. I thought that's who was going to go first. Bon Jovi went first, which was great. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know they were going first. So Grace said there's about 100,000 per table, 10 grand a person. I think those are the numbers. I have no clue the numbers. I don't really know. I've heard stuff over the years about what they cost to get in, and it is very expensive. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was it. So I don't really know though. Bon Jovi went first, like I said. I think logistically they were the biggest, audio stuff, and so they were ready and all set up and everything. So it made sense for them to go first. I'll be honest with you. So, and just knowing Bon Jovi, who knows? They want to go first, whatever. So it was good. I thought it was really good. It was someone saying alphabetical order. Okay, so that's cool. I didn't know that was the deal. So, but logistically, even if it was an alphabetical order, Bonnie, that's the way they do it. Bonnie was saying it was alphabetical order. So that's cool. If it's alphabetical order, it worked out good. So it's a fundraiser. Yeah, and that's why it is. That's what the costs are. You're right. Grace is a lot of knowledge, Grace. You could throw these facts at me at all times. So it's good. Thanks, Grace. And Bonnie, thanks for the facts. So it was just great. Bon Jovi, Howard Stern went up there. I'm a huge Howard Stern fan. To be honest with you, I felt, how do I say it? And I actually saw Gary Delabate, Baba Booey, after the show, and I was discussing with him and everything, and he said, yeah, I heard it 5 times, whatever. But I didn't know what to expect from Howard. I don't know. I love Howard. Maybe it took me a little bit by surprise. I felt it was more of a roast kind of thing, but I think that's just that's the way Howard is. You know what I mean? So if you look at they want to stay the event at the end, but that seems to be I didn't see what you said. Yeah, probably because of Howard. Yeah, Howard is very Yeah, Jerry, I agree with you. It was a little vulgar. There were some kids there and everything, and it's being broadcast. Even John's family and Richie's family and everything. I saw someone had that thought. It was good. And look, I thought it was great too. But I just think I don't know. I thought it was good. Just the discussions both ways, good or bad, whatever. But I love Howard. That was another point about this auditorium. You look at the stage. The presenters were right and left. And if I'm sitting here and Bon Jovi's to the right, I couldn't see anything. Like I'm like looking like this and everything. You see on the screens and everything, but that's just bad planning. The people on the side, it was typical Howard. Bonnie said it was. Anyway, it was typical Howard. In my heart, I feel Howard changed a little over the years. Just like me, I'm not as big of a Howard fan as I was, but I thought maybe it would just be maybe a little less vulgar. Jerry put it exactly what my thought was, so I just didn't put it together. So it was funny. It was really funny. I guess if you're asking Howard Stern to induct you to the Hall of Fame, that's what you're gonna get. I'll be honest with you, and I'll be honest. David Bryan's a huge Howard fan. Me and him have that bond together with Howard over the years. Not as much lately as much, but I did talk to David. He was so thrilled with it. Not speaking of anyone. They seemed really happy with everything, the band and everything. It's about all I'm going to say about that. But they were happy about everything. They were over the moon. I was just so proud of them in the different stuff. Howard was good. You could read the speeches. Alec was there. Richie Sambora was there. It was great. It was if you're a Bon Jovi fan, to see them up there and the bonding and put everything aside, whatever. I haven't seen Richie in 5 years. And he looked great. I thought Alex, Alec was Alec. He looked great. That's just Alec. That's the way he is. He looks. He has the rock thing going with his eyebrow. What's going on, Diamond Films? What's up, Frankie? But yeah, it just it's pretty amazing the way it was. It was really it was just to see them on stage together. It was just great. Whatever. Put bygones be bygones. It was really good to see everyone up on stage. So. The two guitars players, the new and the old. I love John's speech. I thought it was really good, knowing all the different history and everything. And I think he brought you a little bit inside what his thoughts were, where his history was and everything. I really liked their speeches. They talked a little bit about what Howard said, into their speeches, which was great. David Bryan, when he first went on the road, he brought his bowling ball. That was amazing. Everyone was joking about it later on about the bowling ball. I love that part of the speech. It was just so funny. This is definitely everyone knows what happened. I believe everyone here. Hey Kurt, what's going on, brother? Everyone here either saw it or watched it, whatever. So I definitely, this is a spoiler alert. So, but sorry if I'm spoiling stuff, but maybe you shouldn't be watching if you want to watch. It is on May 5th on HBO. HBO does a phenomenal job with their documentaries and stuff like that. So. And man, they had the guns out. It was great as loving video and producing stuff. Saw the trucks, I saw their cameras, I saw the way they did stuff. It was very unobtrusive. The only thing on the damn camera on top was kind of annoying. It was kind of in my way, but you kind of got used to it after a while. But it was just, as a production standpoint, it was just what an immediate event. And that's why I love that kind of stuff, to see that stuff in motion, So I thought it was really good. So yeah, Bon Jovi, it was what it was. I thought the song choices were great. It was a little bit of the new, little bit brand new. It was I never saw that when we were us. I never saw that live. It's My Life. It was good. The song choices they did was good. Just seeing them up there, they were up there for a little hour and 10 minutes or so, I believe. Hour and 20 minutes, closer to that. So yeah, it was just it was so cool. It really, to see from the heart, it was really good. So like I said, that Sister Rosetta Tharpe was next, and they were just good. The people they had, that wasn't a burp, by the way. The people that had presenting and talking stuff, it really paid good tribute to it. I mean, I got to learn about them and everything too. And then the Cars were there. I loved the Cars as a kid. It was really good to see them. I heard interviews with them, and they played, I think 2014, they did a couple shows, maybe 15 shows or something. It wasn't a huge tour. And then before that, it was like maybe even way longer than they played with. I'm getting all these messages. I don't know on my phone. So Yeah, Gloria. It's tough to what they would pick and what they wouldn't pick. You know, but I thought it was a good thing. And usually, I believe they played 2 songs or something. That's what John all along was planning on, 2 songs, possibly 3. They didn't do Silent Night or In and Out of Love. That'd be funny. But I'm just going back to comments here. Sorry about that. But I thought it was a good choice. Yeah, but the Cars, Jerry was saying they're very underrated. Yeah, I love the Cars growing up, and I was lucky enough, believe it or not, I saw Paulina Porskova. He's married to the supermodel, swimsuit model. Growing up, you like as a boy, you like her. He went to the premiere for When We Were Beautiful, which is great. Rick Ocasek and Paulina. So I got to see them. He's very shy, very to himself. I think I've seen him on the streets in New York because he lives in New York. I think I've seen him another time, and it was really great to see the Cars there. And when they announced the inductees in December, I was listening to Sirius XM and hearing them being interviewed and everything. They were so psyched. They got together and everything. I love Drive, the song Drive by the Cars. Unfortunately, Benjamin Orr passed away, so they didn't do that. So it was a good tribute to him. They definitely mentioned him. They definitely talked about him and paid tribute to him, but they didn't do Drive. I was thinking maybe, at some point they were going to do stuff with I thought they were going to do some stuff with maybe Drive, maybe some other stuff, but it just didn't happen. So they did a couple other hits, and it was great. They sounded great. He just sounded a little off. But you know what? If you haven't played that long and everything, it was good though. I liked the members. They were very animated and everything. And then comes Dire Straits. I don't know. From day one, when the announcement, the head guy from the Hall of Fame said, "Yeah, we can't get in touch with Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits. We can't get in touch with him. We don't know what's going on." So it was bizarre. 3 of the members were there. And Mark Knopfler never really even acknowledged that they were inducted. And then there was another issue where like the hall wouldn't pay for their travel or something, so the other 2 guys weren't there. I don't know. If my band was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm there. I just thought it was bizarre. I don't know. And it's funny because the one guy who did the main speech was on my flight coming back. It was just, I wanted to kind of say, why are you guys into this? What's going on? What's up with Mark Knopfler? I want to know what the deal is. But I was cool about it. He was sitting like 3 rows ahead of me and everything. That was another brush of fame there. And that girl who the girl from Alabama Shakes was in line, was right behind me and secure too. She sung one of the songs. She used the hair. I kept running into her. Like, it's so bizarre, like how you run into certain people like at all times. And I ran into her walking into the Hall of Fame Friday. It's like, oh, that's the girl from Alabama Shakes. It's cool. I bet you she'll be doing something. Sure enough, she sung, for Sister Rosetta Tharpe. She sang one of the songs. She did phenomenal. And she was literally right behind me. And she had the guitar. And like, you can't miss that hair, So I said, and to be honest with you, my friends met her, and I've heard she's such a great person, such a nice person. So I just say, hey, I thought you were really good last night. I didn't want to make a big deal of it. So she's like, oh, thanks so much. Such a sweet girl, so cool. Great voice. Now I'm a fan of hers. So I thought she was really cool too. So being insecurity with, I'm not very starstruck, but I just liked the way she, sang and everything. And I thought she did a great job. So I let her know. It was really cool. So she did good. Yeah, Brittany Howard. There it is. What a voice. Yeah, she's great. I knew her name was Brittany. I forgot her last name again. Say I forgot her. Alabama Shake. She's really cool. I thought she was really good in it. And I'm trying to look at my pictures here too. Let's see what else is here. It was a long night. So Nina Simone too. Her brother was there. He was going rogue, so they kind of yanked him, to say the least. I don't think you'll see. I don't think you'll get to see. What's it called? I don't get to see much of his speech. It was cool though. They were all cool. It was really good. It was long. It was very hard to sit through, and then by the time they get to the Moody Blues, which I respect, I think the Moody Blues are great. They're another active band. They play out and stuff like that. So they were really tight. They were good. Just not. I love Tuesday Afternoons. It's a great song. I love that song, and I was a little bummed they didn't play that. But it was just it was a great night. And like I said, if you're a Bon Jovi fan, it was so cool to see them all up there. Richie was. I saw Richie. It was great. I got to congratulate Richie and everything, and he was so happy. They were just, everything was happy, and that's all I'm going to say. I don't know the situation. I don't know behind the scenes stuff. I'm not going to talk about stuff. I saw Richie was happy. I saw Alec was happy. I gave Alec a hug. and I did get to, I did get to I did get to congratulate all of them, and I thought it was cool just to see them, and they were so happy, and I was just so happy to see the band that they were so happy. Period. Just bottom line, they were happy afterwards, and I just asked, were you happy the way it went? Everyone's just, yeah. They were just over the moon. They could nitpick for certain things, whatever, but and I'm not being an official nothing. This is off the record. They just seem really happy. And that made me really happy. And 26 years ago when I first started, the nicest guy to me, and they're all, the bands, look, they're very respectful for me. They're all nice and everything. But the nicest guy, I thought I really liked Alec right from the beginning. He was so cool, so nice. I gave him a hug. I said, "Hey, man, I miss you. You were from day one when I started with the band. You were so nice to me and everything." And he just kind of lit up and everything. And his wife was there. They're both tiny people, so. But I gave him a big hug, and I just thought he was really cool. And it was good to see Alec there too. And I didn't even know. Like I heard he wasn't playing, that he was playing, and I don't know. Like he played that show in MetLife Stadium. That's the last time I kind of saw him, and then before that, it was a long time ago. But I didn't even see him backstage or anything. Like I didn't get to say hi to him. So it was so cool to see him, and the guys just were so happy to see them. Giving hugs and everything. So it was cool. You saw the pictures. There's nothing else I could really say about anything else, but it was very cool, and I can't wait till HBO. Unfortunately, my seats weren't the greatest. I was on the side, which is great, and I'm blaming not even blaming anything else. I'm blaming that stupid Cleveland auditorium. Like, it's just a lousy venue. It just is. I'm gonna say it straight out. So it kind of sucked. So, but whatever. It just can't. You can't even see them presenting. So whatever. It was what it was. But it was fun. That was my whole adventure, really, in a nutshell. So, yeah, and Jerry, it is amazing how Alex does. He does keep such a low profile. Over the years. I don't know. I just think he was over it. He was done. So, yeah, and let's see. I'll be honest with you. Rob saying he hopes that the happy carries over to Orlando. I think they're going to be shut out. I can't wait. If you're going to that show in Orlando, you're lucky because I think that they're going to be on cloud nine. I think they're going to be really happy. So yeah, I think they'll have a couple days to rest from that whole night party afterwards. It was pretty phenomenal. It was great. I'm not going to lie. It was really good. So, but there's enough rest to go to Orlando, and I think these shows afterwards are going to be really good. I'm excited to see him at the Garden again. I really am. I'll probably go both nights just to go hang out and see the man. So, I'm not working or anything. So, yeah. So, I'm jealous of you guys going to see them in Orlando. It's going to be really cool. So, very cool. All right, I'm going to take questions now, shout outs, whatever. Jerry was saying Runaway Tours. I hope there's another Runaway Tours coming up soon. We're talking about different stuff and everything. The bottom line is we just did 9 of them, with the This House Is Not for Sale show. We did a private one. We did a couple, the last tour and everything. And it's just, I'm just going to, Jerry was asking me if I'm going to any other shows. I'm just going to the Garden shows as of now. The schedule is just tight, going into the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is not our event. So unfortunately that didn't happen, period. And then the schedule, even, we just did Vegas and then 3 weeks later in Vegas, but the night before they were in like Denver. Like the schedule just didn't flow good for us as Runaway Tours. So that's why it just didn't work. Like literally we sat there, brainstorming everything. I think, bottom line is John wanted to be 1,000% for the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. So it was just tough to do anything else, besides being focused on that. So it was tough. It was hopefully soon Runaway Tours. There's nothing right now, that we have to announce. Hopefully we'll be doing something really soon. So always check that last one. I'll be honest with you. I've been doing this a long time, and that last Vegas one was phenomenal. It was right before the storm. We got it in, and it was so good. John was great. It was a lot of people. It was a great event. The Hard Rock Hotel. Now it's the Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas. It's just great venue. So Jerry's saying he wants to attend a Runaway Trip where it's an intimate show with JBJ. Yeah, they're great. Those are the greatest. That's what's kind of cool about Runaway Tours. Sometimes you do the shows, sometimes we do the intimate events. It's really cool. Liz is saying, John's speech brought me to tears. It was moving, so moving. It was great seeing the whole band together. Yeah, Liz, I agree 100%. It was so cool. England, Claire is saying, oh, yeah, I always wind up. I'm always in England or I'm in Vegas. So we'll see. Hopefully, Bonnie was saying one of the best. Yeah, yeah. Well, they were saying about Vegas. I'm always a little bit delayed, so yeah, it was great. I thought it was really cool. I'm always worried about how a trip's going to be, but it just got to the point where Christy's saying she's waiting on her flight to go home there. So Christy was with me, and she saw the guy from Christy. We thought it was the guy from Moody Blues, and then as soon as I walked up, I'm like, no, that's the guy from Dire Straits. That's who we saw, Christy, because Christy was in the terminal too. I see her. Cool. Let's see. You could see, and then Fernando saying you see the joy on stage. JBJ and Richie were so on point, made me happy. Yeah, they were great. I know they rehearsed a couple times, so it was good to see them, up and flow and relaxed and got to do their thing. So it was really cool. So what's up, David? I didn't get to say hi to you before. What else is going on, guys? Any other? Bye, Mark. Good seeing you, buddy. Good seeing you, Woody. I'll see you at the Garden, 100%, buddy. It was good seeing you the other day. Deidre saying Dublin was amazing. My first runaway trip, but definitely not my last. Cool. Definitely got to come to more trips. They're kind of addictive, unfortunately. Hey, Karen, what's going on? Grace is saying I cried during when we were. Yeah, I thought that was a really cool touch because, that's a new song, and John kind of, I guess he was inspired by the Hall of Fame. I want to read Grace's comment here. I cried during when we were. Song is like a period to end a 35-year-old book, 35-year book. John coming to terms with the past and future of the band. 100%, Grace. I thought that was great. I thought it was a great touch. Karen's still at the hotel there. I got in and out really quick. Gloria said, "Or us was fitting for the night." I agree. Yeah, definitely. And no, there's no comments on Twitter here. What's going on, guys? Any comments or questions on Twitter? Not Twitter. Well, I meant to say, I get my social media confused. I meant to say YouTube. No comments on YouTube there, guys? Christine saying, definitely addictive. I can't wait for another runaway tours. Yeah. Take care, Jack. Good seeing you, pal. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was definitely emotional. I'm not going to say I cried, but it was definitely, I was like honored to be there. And I definitely, I thought it was great. I thought it was really neat to be there. I was very honored to be at the event. So it was really cool. Take care, Jerry. Good seeing you, brother. Yeah, I'll be in New York. Come say hi to me. That was another, I was overwhelmed too, because not that, I'm there as a guest. And for me to walk in and every 5 minutes, someone come up to me, hey, what's going on? Hugs and, everyone just seeing me. Christine, is that how you say your name? Christine? Christine, it's Tiane. I'm just trying to say Christine. I'm going to click Christine. She said she cried a lot. So, but it was just great to see everyone take pictures with everyone. So I just, a couple people came up to me. It's like, I'm Runaway. You don't remember me. And I generally do remember faces. I stink at names. I'll be honest with you, but because I do deal with so many people. But I generally do recognize a lot of people. And I don't know maybe where maybe I don't know your exact name and everything. Super enthused. I do see comments now. No, I'm reading. I have the comments. I have the window here, and I put the two comments right next to the thing so I can see both. Lisa said on YouTube, thank you, Lisa. What John said about his wife was so sweet. Yeah, the kids was his greatest hits was a great line, and what he said about his wife was really cool, very cool. So, I live in the Valley Stream area, Franklin Square area in Long Island. That's where I live, Jack. Yeah, Rob, I agree with you. We definitely need the wolf pack back together. The different incarnations of the wolf pack. We always have fun. Christine said, I didn't see you there. I thought you would be by the red carpet. Yeah, it was raining, so I came from my hotel. So like I said, I was just a guest on the side there. The goal was to come over to see the red carpet, but the layout was weird. Like, hotel was here, auditorium was here, and then the convention center was here. They did the red carpet between the convention center and the venue. And it was just people went over there, they couldn't take it. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay out of the rain. It was tough planning. If you waited too long, you could have probably got stuck going. If you went too early, you're sitting in the rain. So you kind of you had to be strategic about it. So Uber it could have been as low as $3, and then it was, but it was weird. Like Uber is so strange the way, and the cabs forget, price wise. I was just afraid we weren't going to get an Uber, or whatever, getting over there. So But yeah, it was crazy. It just you're gonna go early and get in, or you're gonna be late and freeze and get wet in the rain. It was a tough decision what to do. So we kind of skipped the red carpet. So I don't know. What's up, Nick? Yeah, I see all the comments on YouTube and Facebook. I do both, so I like to put it on there. So all right, guys. It was a great front location, but the rain was insane. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was crazy. Yeah. Grace brought up another good point. The weekend was being at the right place at the right time. That's 100% true. I know a lot of people saw the band and in airports and whatever, like all over. I don't even know where people were seeing them. So, it's just I think unfortunately because of the nature of everything, it's just I don't think they announced a lot of this stuff. It just happened. Like boom, you're at the Hall of Fame. You're going to see John. Boom, whatever. So Fernando said I got there 6:45 and it worked out good. Only stood outside for 10 minutes. That was probably the better call, Fernando, to get there late. Hey, Rosalie, what's up? Rosalie saw the guy from we thought it was from the Moody Blues too. Rosalie was on the flight after mine back to New York, and she kept saying, "I'm going to LaGuardia," and I'm like, "I'm going to JFK," but we're both right because my flight was first and then her flight. It was just kind of funny. So Rosalie, I don't know if you heard me. The guy that we saw was from Dire Straits. He wasn't from the Moody Blues. So as soon as I walked up and saw him, I knew. I didn't want to. I wanted to tell you, so that's too funny. Grace, that's a good point too. I like Grace. Grace, you're good. So because Grace brought this up a long time ago. So I was a little bummed with the ending, So yeah, you're sitting there for 4.5 hours. You're hoping for, and you see on these specials and stuff and different collaborations. And to be honest, I didn't even talk about the Killers open up the show with "American Girl" by Tom Petty, which is cool, and Ann Wilson sung, and the guitarist Chris Cornell, what's his name? They sung "Black Hole Sun," which was great. Those two parts were great. So seeing those two things. That was awesome. I didn't know the Killers were going to be there, and I kind of knew Ann Wilson was going to be there. I kind of forgot, but those two moments were great. But you're waiting up. You're Chris Cantrell. What's his name? I forgot Cantrell's first name. Oh, thanks, Nick. They said my videos were cool. Lisa jumped in an Uber and was circled around so they didn't get wet. Jerry Cantrell. Sorry. Thanks, Ada. I just had a brain fart. So that was cool too. American Girl and Black Hole Sun by those two were great. It's building up and you're watching different stuff. And I'll be honest with you, I've been to a lot of broadcasts and everything. The only one issue is that what's her name and what her ear thing. The Killing Me Softly. What's her name? She kept like hitting her ears and playing with her ears. Someone will comment in a second. That was the only like major thing I saw. But HBO and the production did a really good job about, it'll be edited down, but between things, there was no BS. Paul Schaefer's band did a bunch of some stuff, and the girl from Letterman's band sung a song, which was really good. Little Steven was there. He was really good. Lauryn Hill. Yeah, Lauryn Hill was playing with her ear thing. I don't know. I felt bad for her, but I didn't feel bad for her. Just get over it. Like you're a musician. You never had ear problems, but I'm not going to go there. But she looked really pissed, Ada said. So, Lauryn Hill. Hey, Joanne, what's going on? But that was another weird thing. But other than that, I thought it went really smooth. Did anyone else see any other issues and remind me of that was there? But as Grace was saying, there was no ending. The Moody Blues played, "Good night, everyone," and that was it. We're like, oh, okay, we waited here for 4.5 hours, and there's no jam, there's no nothing. In the back of my mind, I thought they were going to try to do, it would have been great. Like they did Drive with a bunch of people. Maybe not John, but someone else would sing John and Richie would get up there and jam, or something would try to get up there and jam. Maybe Tuesday afternoon. Maybe at the end they could have did Petty. Yeah, All-Star Jam should have been the Petty tribute. You're right. That would have been great. That's a good point, Grace. That would have been really cool. Or even, they didn't play any Dire Straits songs. Money for Nothing's a great song. It really, if you remember, like that was like the pinnacle of music videos and everything. When that video came out, that changed. That was a game changer. The Cars were another game changer with music videos and their humor and all that stuff. So maybe a jam band could have did Money for Nothing too, and Drive or something. I don't know. It'd have been, there are no fuzz sightings. Yeah, Chris, I saw a lot of people. I'm sorry I didn't see you. So there was a lot of fuzz sightings for a lot of people. Maybe not you, but it was just great. Hey, I messed with someone too. Sorry. You're that Runaway guy, aren't you? And I'm like, like looking at her like she was nuts. You know, you're the runaway guy. I'm like, what are you talking? I am. I'm just kidding. So I did do that to one person. Sultans of Swing, yeah, Christy. It would have been a great song. Or even another Bon Jovi song or something, like a jam thing. Let the Good Times Roll. Yeah, there's a lot of good songs they could have played at the end. I don't know. I don't know why there wasn't a jam thing. And Grace, thank you so much for putting me on point there because I wanted to talk about it. The Runaway Guy, it does sound like a movie, Lisa. It's so funny. But yeah, I was hoping for that jam at the end. You know, but you know what? There was enough cool stuff that the jam at the end, I guess, wasn't crucial. But you know, 2-song jam, because you see these legendary jam sessions. You know, the one with Prince alone. And they have that, they have Prince's uniform. They have his outfit he wore for that jam when they did that. After the movie, you walk up the exit, it's right there, that outfit he wore. So which is kind of cool. That's a legendary, because they show that a lot. It's got like billions of views, that thing. Christine was saying she saw John's table and they left. I knew there was no jam. Yeah, I hung out, and then as soon as they said goodnight, I was like, whoop, I slipped right out. So I didn't want to, because I knew it was a cluster going in. It was going to be a cluster going out. So I didn't want to deal with it, You're saying your friend came from Australia, is a diehard. Cool. Krista said that. But yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was really cool. Oh, I didn't see the shirt. Grace was saying the shirt they would sell. I didn't see the shirt, but yeah, hopefully they'll put it on sale. I just didn't see it. That's cool. So what else? Any other thoughts, guys? Grace, what'd you think? Anyone else? You got a good points there. I know a lot of people here went. I'm glad I recovered. Getting too old for this stuff. I'll say stuff instead of the other word. That's too funny. Nick's saying he liked the 2 ladies in the background saying hi. Yeah, they were funny. They waved to me. They kept smiling at me. I guess they knew I was going live, so it was too funny. They were waving me because I got there a little early and there was not many people there, so that was funny. Oh, I love the "It's About Time" theme. Yeah, definitely, that was great. John didn't say that. He cursed at the hall, but he didn't curse during the induction, which was good. But Nick, yeah, I think they knew I was going live. That's why they were waving. It was too funny. People wanted me to. The rumor was starting that I was going to broadcast the whole thing. There's no way in hell I can broadcast the whole HBO thing. So I took a bunch of pictures. I didn't even have a really good vantage point. And I'll be honest with you, once the thing filled up, I didn't have any reception for like 4 hours. I had no reception. Maybe I got text messages, but I had nothing. So the hall was great because there was a big cell tower out front, but there was not good. Hey, Hassan, what's going on? It was great to see Alec. I agree. Grace said she's still on a high note for me and blessed and fortunate enough to be there. Yes, 100%. You're a Bon Jovi fan and you were there. It was definitely it was an honor to be there and be fortunate enough to be there. I don't know, Krista. She said you'll never see that again. Oh, you know what? God willing, hopefully there is a future for the original guys. Unfortunately, they're not getting younger. No one's getting younger. I'm getting old. It sucks. Getting old sucks. Vicky said she loved the Howard Stern speech. I was just watching the clip too because I couldn't see, like I said, I couldn't see the table vantage of when Howard was up there. So I was watching the video today. Howard Stern singing. Christy was saying it was funny. I like watching John's reaction to what he was singing, and then when he kept singing, "Wanted Dead or Alive," and then John kind of like his reaction was really good. It's about effing time. Yes, Tracy. It was magical and honored. Yes, Tracy. Howard rocked. You know what? The bottom line is, and I'm thinking about it. We're talking about it. He was a little vulgar. It was more of a little bit of a roast, in my opinion. Like I said, but you know what? It's rock and roll. Who cares? It's not classical music. It wasn't a recital or an instrumental thing. So it was funny. And then if you listen to the wrap up show with Gary and you listen to David, Bryan was on the wrap up show, and I told David I heard him there, and it was really good. He was talking about the history, and he was talking about Sam Kinison and all the different stuff and their history of John and Howard and all the different stuff. And fast forward over the years, I think John and Howard live in New York, and they're actually good friends and everything. So if you heard the story, how he went and asked Howard about being his the person who inducted him, it was great. You know what? It was great. It's rock and roll. Maybe I'm a little bit. I'm looking at it with dad goggles, so whatever. It was great. I love Howard. I did not see Howard at all. I think I might have saw Beth running around at some point, like for 10 seconds or 2 seconds, and that was it. I don't think Howard wanted to do it. He was miserable going to Cleveland. He thought it was New York, but they got him to go. And I think that John thanked Beth right up front and said, "Hall pass. Hey, Sherry, what's going on? John is a better person, better than sperm." Yeah, that was funny. That was a great line. It was really funny. But like I said, maybe I had some goggles. Yeah, Tracy said you're correct. Dirty and fun, vulgar times. Yeah, I don't, and it just, I never, I don't think, I thought they were fine with it. I just, bye, Nick. Good seeing you, buddy. Thank you so much for watching the live streams. I did, I don't know how people do it. I don't know if Nick's still there. Like I did 3 live streams on YouTube, 2 from the fall and then 1 from the beginning, or I think 3 from the hall and then 1 from the event. It's just tough. I don't know. I did 7 minutes each, and I really couldn't see Beth during the show. Christy was saying she had a beautiful dress. I couldn't see her. Krista said, see if there's another comment. That's why John picked Howard. He wanted to be fun and lighthearted. Yeah, it was great. I think Howard came through. I can't imagine writing a speech like that. I just can't. I'll be honest with you. It just, it's kind of tough. And it just, I don't, like I said, I saw Gary Delabate later on. And I've met Gary a few times. Gary actually is a Bon Jovi fan, which is great. I've seen him at shows. I get to say hi to him, and I think he recognized. Who cares? He recognized me. I actually interned for the Howard Stern show, and funny story. Much younger, 20 years ago, possibly. I did intern. I did an interview to be an intern, and I went, and Gary's office was so tiny. It was so funny, and I met him. And he interviewed me. He's like, "Hey, what college you go to?" I go, "William Patterson." He's like, "Oh, cool." And then he's talking. 2 minutes later, "Hey, what college you go to?" I'm like, "William Patterson." I guess when you get up that early and that after the show, your brain's in another world and everything. It was kind of funny. And believe it or not, and if you know me as a Howard Stern fan, they actually did offer me the job. And I was gonna, if you know Howard, Scott Salem was his audio engineer, and he smoked a lot and everything. And that's what I got accepted for. And I think it was after the fact. And in hindsight, I probably should have took the internship. So who cares, if it was afterwards and everything. But I think in my heart, I wanted to be on during the show. I don't know. I don't know what my thing was. But I actually did interview with Gary. I did get the internship for Howard Stern. And I turned it down, which is so crazy now that I think about it. I actually turned it down. So it's too funny. But I think I got cut off. Damn it. Let's see. Am I we have a storm here today. I lost power a couple times. I should have said that earlier, so I forgot about that. So let's see. I don't know if I'm still on the air on both. I think it was just a face. What's it called? A YouTube thing. Yeah, it's weird. Am I still? I think I'm still on live now. I think it started another stream. That sucks. Oh well, I think I have 2 streams. Yeah, my thing turned off. I turned it back on real quick, so I think it's gonna be 2 streams, but whatever. I was gonna wrap it up soon anyway. But yeah, I was trying to finish. This is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Part 2. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, sorry about that. Good. All right, I'm there. I lost power 3 times today, which is weird. So I was waiting until it kind of went away, the storm. But sunburst, yeah. All right, cool. Very cool. I don't know if it's the same stream or not, but I did it quick. So, but I'm wrapping it up. This might be part 2 on Facebook and YouTube. I don't think I died, so which is bizarre. I don't know why, but I was almost there. Damn it, and it died. So are we good on Facebook? Sorry about that. So love that someone did the yeah, they made it clear that they were not happy that they got passed over and it took so long for Bon Jovi to get in the Hall of Fame, period. Yeah. Let's go Mets. Yeah, the Mets are phenomenal. I can't believe they won again. 12-2. Yes, Rosalie. So let's close it up here. If anyone else had any comments or did I miss anything, let me know. Yeah, I don't know what happened, so sorry about that. But yeah, it was a phenomenal time. It was really good. Thank you guys all for saying hi to me. I got to see a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time. It was very brief to get to see a lot of people, but like, and that was, and to be honest with you, it was, I did like a couple short streams and everything. And to be honest with you, that was why I didn't do streams again too, because I kept getting pulled aside and said, hey, which is fine. I love it. It was really nice that people came over and said hi. And and gave me well wishes and everything. But it was just tough to stream or do much stuff and everything. So, but I hope I did a good job. That was my experience. I wanted to put it on a video, make sure everyone knew. Yeah, cool. Elaine said she met the DJs from where he got to start. Yeah, they definitely did that. And Moody Blues talked about the DJs too. Thanks, Tracy. Said good work. Thanks for showing the pictures. Yeah, I got a bunch more from the other day. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna post a lot of more pictures. They're not the greatest. I'll be honest with you. Look, I brought my gear. I brought a carry-on because I was so in and out really quick. Thanks, Kristen. Kristen said thanking me for the post. Great weekend. Good to see you too, CJ. Good to see everyone make the memories. Yeah, it was great. It was just, if you're a Bon Jovi fan, I'm glad you guys were there and everyone showed their support. What's up, Barbara? Bye, Tracy. They're still there. Good photos, Rob. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I tried to post some stuff. I just posted it as just fun. You know what I mean? It was nothing official. I sent some over to Runaway Tours too, so they can post some on there. I'm going to send some more. I just scratched my head there. I get red there. But yeah, it was really fun. Did I miss anything else, guys? Do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like. I appreciate it. I want to see that. I want to see Facebook go crazy too. Let me see some thumbs up and some hearts. Yeah, I guess it's still going on the same stream. I guess you guys sneaked it in. But thank you guys. There it goes. They're lighting it up. Thumbs up. Let's see some hearts too, guys. Woohoo! Light it up. And if you're on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I did hit the 500 mark. I said earlier. That was awesome. I did get to hit that. If you could subscribe and hit the little bell notification, or if you're on Facebook, go over to just search for RobFuz over there on YouTube and just add my channel and hit the little bell for notifications. Because I think I'm just going to be doing stuff in one place at some point. So, and that's it. I'm out of breath. Thanks. Akron, I should have made plans to see you too. I'm sorry. I was so close to you, Captain Akron. It was good seeing you. It was good seeing you on my live stream, I meant. So I wish I got to see you. So Hassan said they love the Instagram pictures. Thanks. It's just, hey, Jack, what's going on? It's just easy to post on Instagram. I posted all my pictures from my 2005 Japan Disneyland trip. That was a long time ago, but I loved him so much, and I haven't really seen him. So 319 hearts on Facebook, 322 hearts. Thanks, guys. Keep those hearts coming. Keep those likes coming. 233 thumbs up. This was a big thing. Thanks, Grace. Thanks for chiming in and helping me out. And I thanks for reminding me about the recap too. So, the lack of jam at the end. So yeah, I just thought it was great. That was from me. I was just there as a spectator, as a Bon Jovi fan, and just being with them all those years. I had to be there, so it was great. I was so glad I got to go. Yeah, Jack, you just go to YouTube, search RobFuz. Sorry if you're having problems with the YouTube channel, but sometimes they're a little flaky YouTube sometimes. So, but it was really good. It was great seeing everyone. Bye, Laura. Take care. You're welcome. No problem. People are thanking me and everything. No problem. It was really fun. So I just wanted to get it on a video. And if you guys weren't there, I definitely spoiled everything. But like I said, it was everywhere. Like, who cares if I spoiled it? Because everyone was just posting in pictures, and everyone knows exactly what happened. So May 5th would be great. Maybe I'll do something on May 5th too. Maybe you're during or after or something like that. We can pop on and we can talk about that too. So what was actually broadcast. I'm really curious to see. And that's a cool thing too. Like, you were at the broadcast. I want to see what actually makes it to TV, Son says 26 years, a long time. You're a big part of it too. I feel that way too. John was real. I got to say congrats. I got, one of the biggest honors, I'll be honest with you, was to actually see John on the day and get to congratulate him and everything. And he just gave me, big hug and everything. It was great. And he was so happy. So just so you know, John was he was over the moon. I was just so obvious. So, and I did get a photo of him. So I've only gotten one photo over the years, maybe two. So the photo on the day he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame, Bergman sent me that photo because I'm so excited to see that. It's going to be great. So yeah, to get that photo and the day he got inducted. So Bergman was taking photos with everyone and him. So it was really cool. So it was awesome. Yeah, I want to see what they cut out and what they didn't cut out. That one guy's getting cut out, maybe almost 85% of what he said. So, but it was great though. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for your kind words. thank you for coming up to me and saying hi. It really meant a lot to me to see a lot of people and everything. And I had this is a big stream. I had like 40 people watching me at all time. So it was really cool. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and hearing my words and my adventures and everything. So thank you again for the congratulations on 500 YouTube subscribers. I'm only at 540, I think now or something. Just skyrocketed. So I don't know, Grace. That would be cool if they did put together a book. Not that I know, but it would be cool. I think there was I didn't see this. Someone told me there's a Hall of Fame book too. I didn't see that, so I don't know if I missed something on that. I don't know if you can buy merch online or not. I bought a couple tiny things. So have a great evening too, son. I know it's getting a little late there, so amazing time. I know my buddy Luke is he's in the Magic Kingdom now. He really wanted me to come, but it was just tough for me to get to here. And then there's no way I was getting to Disney World. So 541 subscribers on YouTube. Thanks, Christy. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the thumbs up and the hearts and the like button. If you didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do that. And Instagram and Twitter as well. I'm very active on all of them. I don't know if you guys see that or not. Not just Facebook. So go get some rest, guys, who's there. And it was great seeing you guys. I'll be on probably Friday again with Frankie Friday, and maybe I'll do another, maybe some more streams this week. I think I'm going to be doing some more streams, and I'll post during the day if I'm going to do it at night. Usually I do them around 9:30, 10 o'clock usually. And yeah, Glenn, I'm sorry you missed it. It was really cool. Bye, Christy. Bye, Rosalie. Great seeing you. I saw Rosalie. I didn't see Rosalie the whole time, and then like literally, I'm getting on the plane. I got to see her because we live kind of near each other. So this year induction program book went out to the gift shop in the hall on Saturday. Okay, yeah, I missed that. Maybe that's why, because I didn't really look. If it went out Saturday, it makes sense because I did my shopping on Friday. Oh, that sucks. I missed that, Grace. Hopefully, I can get a copy of that book too. Yeah, it went out Saturday. No wonder. There's the thumbs up and the likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I love when it lights up the fireworks. Hey, June. It was a great evening. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, it was great seeing you too. And it's great seeing everyone here. Let's say goodbye to everyone. Kathy, Grace, Lisa, Rosalie, Christy, Glenda, Kathy, Hassan. I think I said Kathy, Allison, Christy. Good seeing everyone. Roseanne, Barbara, thank you guys so much. Check back this week. Oh, you can buy it online. Okay, cool. I'm going to buy books online, or you can buy it online. Doreen Kermit, that's a cool name. Grace, good seeing you. CJ, I'm trying to see everyone. Tracy here. I know Colleen was here. I saw her. Rob, Rosalie, Laura. Just giving some shout outs. Thank you guys so much. Christy, Debbie said she loved Howard too. I loved him too. Good seeing everyone. Kapanakron. Good seeing you, brother. Good seeing everyone. I have my little YouTube family. I have my little Facebook family. So, especially in something like this. Hey, Christine. I didn't even see it. I just saw a little hi there. Looking back. Jack, was good seeing you. Good seeing everyone. David, I got to see you pop on there too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. A lot of people split or whatever, which I understand during the day. But thanks again. Congratulations, John, Tico, David, Alec, and Richie Sambora. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations to the band too, the extended band. And it was awesome. Congratulations. I'm very proud of Bon Jovi. And it was cool that they finally made it to the Hall of Fame. As I sign off, it's about effing time. Thank you guys for checking in. I'll see everyone this week. Probably check in tomorrow, do another live stream. I'll post the time on my socials. Thank you guys. Take care. Congratulations, Bon Jovi. That was awesome. And I'm going to sign off on YouTube too.